Hey everybody, Uncle Gary here. What's going on? In this video, we're going to talk about AI and ChatGPT and what's been going on in the industry, because there's a lot of talk about, is AI and ChatGPT going to steal all of our jobs? Is it going to take away all of the industries that we know? Is it going to suddenly do away with everything we know and the whole world will change, and so on and so on? So I get asked this question quite a lot, actually, and people ask me like, Uncle Gary, what do you think of this? Or what do you think of that? So I'm going to share what I think. That way, when people ask me now, I can share a video and everyone can join in the conversation and see what you think. So what I'm going to share is my opinion only. It's not based on any customers I serve or any companies with which I work. It is purely my opinion. And the key here is, people ask me, is AI going to take away our jobs, or is it going to completely make, certain industries redundant or defunct? And the answer is yes, most probably. Technology has the ability to do that. In fact, it's actually a good thing when it does that. Everyone gets so cynical and so resigned, and like they get really, really upset about it's going to take away this, it'll take away that. Well, we used to have things that were much, much harder to work with and deal with, and we use technology to automate them. Things like doing the washing or the laundry. We have dishwashers now, and we have washing machines and tumble dryers. That's a good thing. There are no more people doing washing by hand down by the river in the urban areas where we've been able to automate it. So we free up all of our time because we don't do those things anymore. Now, some people say, well, what about Tesla's self-driving? The algorithm's going to take away everyone's jobs. Half of the jobs in the world are, drivers of some sort. Frankly, being a driver is a very, very limited use of a human being's mind. We're so much more valuable than just hands on a steering wheel. We have the ability to be creative, to learn things, to adapt, to come up with new ideas. So being a driver of something, there's nothing wrong with being a driver. If you want to drive something, like, power to you. But if that's the sum total of the way that you generate value for the people around you, that's not really a huge, it's not a huge determinant of the value that you provide. You're so much more than just able to drive. Even if you're a truck driver or a forklift driver or a tractor driver. Even farmers for the last probably 5 to 10 years have been automating their tractors, plowing, sowing, tilling, etc., harvesting, by drawing out on a GPS where they want the tractor to go and then letting the tractor drive on its own. That's a good thing. We get more productivity because of that, not less. So we get more availability of goods, resources. So I think ChatGPT and AI is a good thing. People ask me, what about kids using it to write their, college essays, or kids using it to give their school teacher an essay that they were meant to write? It's a contentious point, and maybe some people will disagree with me. But the reality is, we weren't really using a very elegant method of assessing knowledge if you're asking someone to write an essay. You're asking them to recall or give you the fact that they thought about something. And people have been plagiarizing essays for decades, if not hundreds or thousands of years. People always get someone else to write their essays. It's not news. So that ChatGPT can do it, and probably do it better than a human, yeah, we need to find a way to educate people, children, adults, whatever, in a better or more effective way. It's not just about, but the way we were testing them is this. It's like using recollection of facts. If you have to write a paper on history, or you have to do a paper about, do you know this or do you know that fact? If you can Google something in less time than it takes you to write the answer to it, we should probably be using Google and not testing kids on their recollection. Recollection or memory is not going to be what sets you apart. It's not going to be what makes us a better society, that you can recall things. It's useful to be able to recall things, but our value is so much more than that. So my point being, yes, absolutely, ChatGPT is going to change the game. We're going to put it all over the place. But that's a good thing, not a bad thing. Will there be changes? You can bet your bottom dollar. Will it be uncomfortable? Guaranteed. But that's why human beings shine. It's when we get put into discomfort or out of our comfort zones that we start to come up with new ways to do stuff. Our goal as human beings is not to find the comfortable, most cushy, least effective thing we can do, that we're so comfortable we can do it mindlessly. That's not actually what human beings have a brain for. It's to learn things, to do things that you've never done before, to stretch and grow. So that's why I'm actually quite excited about ChatGPT, kind of nervous about what it'll do for the things that, if I'm, benefiting from some of the, revenue that I earn or the income that I make from some things, if it's going to do away with those, then I get to find other places I get to earn revenue and income. So a little bit scary. But in the end, I think it's going to be massively beneficial, so I'm really excited about it. That's all for this video. I hope you got value from this. Go ahead and give me a like and a subscribe. It lets the conversation continue beyond just us so that people can participate as well. And if you do have comments, please feel free to respond down below. I'm always interested to hear what you think of these videos. Even if it's just a one-liner, I'm really curious to hear what you thought. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.